Hey guys, I had so much fun with the primary this week. I'm excited to share with you what I did. So I had 3 songs that we needed to work on. So I had these 3 songs, and then I had 3 different ways that we could do those songs. We could do the beat, we could do actions, or we could do an interesting thing with words. So I set up this like a Tic Tac Toe board, and instead of just putting the song here, I decided to put a picture, something that would remind me of how this song connected to the lesson. And so here I had the pioneers, and with Stand for the Right, I talked about Lehman Copley. Here I had a picture of William Phelps, not really a picture of him, but anyway, it could have been him. And I talked about how he had a talent for writing books, and he wrote books for kids, and how we should use our talents for good. And then, we did I Haven't Done Any Good. And this one was for when he comes again. And I just talked about how, are we gonna be ready? Are we gonna be doing what's right? And how this child is loving and serving. And so anyway, I brought the pictures instead of just putting the songs right here. Now, let me just go through the different things that I did here. So for the beat, when we did Stand for the Right, we would go, our prophet has some words for you, like that. And we did that for the beat. Now, you can do anything you want. For Have I Done Any Good, it's 3/4. So find something that has 3 counts. You could even do stomp, stomp, clap. What we did is we did our ribbon wands, and we made 3 rainbows. Have I done any good in the world today? Like that, we did 3 rainbows, okay? Then for this one, for 4/4 time, I had them use their ribbon wands, and what they did is they would go up, clap, and pat their knees, and then they go over here and pat their knees. So it was, I wonder when he comes again, will I be ready there? And I did do some variations where they would hit the side of the chair and then pat, and then hit the side of the chair and pat. But however you want to do 4 different things. It could be step, step, clap, clap. Okay, then for our actions, for Stand for the Right, we have our sign language. You can look at one of my past videos. I went over the sign language. So we did, our prophet has some words for you. So we did the sign language. And for this part where when they got this one, we just mouthed the words. So they heard the music, they heard the singing, but they just said, like that. And they mouthed the words, and I thought that was totally fun. Okay, now for the actions, for Have I Done Any Good, we just did the ribbon wands, what I've been doing, because that's how we're learning the song, that's how we're reviewing the words, and we did the same here with When He Comes Again, we did the ribbon wands. Okay, so that just leaves these 2. So for the words, for Have I Done Any Good, I had them tell me the different action words, like have I done any good? So we have good over there. Have I helped? And so pretty much they didn't see any of the words except for these special words. Have I helped? Have I cheered? So I had them do the action words, and the rest they didn't sing, but when there was action word, they sang it out loud. And then this one was so fun. We just did a disappearing phrase. So I just picked a phrase out of the second verse that we're learning, and we had the phrase disappear. So it was, I wonder when he comes again, will I be ready there? Now we're gonna take off there. I wonder when he comes again, will I be ready? And then we do it again. I wonder when he comes again, will I be? I wonder when he comes again, will I? So we just take off one word and the phrase just disappears, and they love that. I did that with 2 different phrases just to help them learn the words, and we just sang it over and over, and they loved it. So how we did Tic Tac Toe is I didn't really want it to be very competitive. I did split the room in half, and one was X's and one was O's, but I came and I had them put a blindfold on, and they just had to touch somewhere on the board. So wherever they touched, that's where they got their X or their O. So it took away a lot of the competition, and it was a lot of fun, and they liked the whole blindfold and touch the board. So then if they touched the board here, they would get an O there, and then the next team would come after the next song. And so whatever one they had their eyes blindfold, whatever one they touched, that's the one we did. So anyway, it worked out great. I hope this gives you some ideas. We'll see you next week.